Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money. With your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 889 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today, guess what we're talking about? Again, QR codes. Okay, because something just came up where you can do a lot more with them that I even realized. So I'm going to tell you all about that today. And let's see, hope you didn't miss episode 888. 888. That was 5 ways to lighten your workload. All right, now make sure that if you're going to lighten your workload, you want to be able to automate stuff. So grab my automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free. That allows me all kinds of time to work with you instead of fighting with my computer. And that's what it'll do for you too. And check out my mentor program at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. All right, now, also, if you're listening to this where you can jot something down or go back and listen to it, I have 4 other episodes on QR codes. Okay. 885 was 13 ways to use them. 241, 780, and 860 tell you all about circular QR codes and fancy ones and analytics to see how many clicked on them, or they don't actually click on them. They look at them with their camera. So that's 4 other episodes, 885, 241, 780, and 860. All right. So I got an email, which I get literally hundreds and hundreds a day, trying to promote new stuff, new programs. And this one caught my eye. This is a company called Codova. It's getcodova.com. I'm not an affiliate for them. Maybe I will be someday, but I'm not now. And so they are one of the companies, and there's probably others, but this is one that caught my eye, that you can have a QR code that does a whole crap load of stuff. Normally, QR codes do one thing, and you can kind of make them do more than one thing if you send them, let's say your QR code sends them to your web page, where then you can have an opt-in and a product and collect money and all that stuff on your web page. But the QR code only did one function: send them, boom, to your web page. That's cool, totally cool. But now this Codova creates its own page for you where you can put a crap load of different things on the page. You don't have to do it all at once, but the problem with past in QR codes is it did a singular function. So if you needed more than one function, then you'd have to do multiple QR codes. But in this case, a lot of times you can eliminate the multiples, which are confusing to people, on which one they should use, and just make one that does several different things for you. Now, the chances of you doing all the things I'm going to tell you about, probably not a good idea. It's just going to be massively confusing, but you could use quite a few of these. So I'm going to go through a list of the kinds of things that you can have one QR code and it'll do one or all of these things or any number of these things in between. Okay, here we go. So it can display your product. In other words, make a sales page. It can be a sales page. It can collect the money. If you have an account with Stripe or PayPal, it connects beautifully through this. It can grab opt-ins, for your email list. People can leave reviews right through this landing page that the QR code does for you. Or testimonials. You could call it reviews or testimonials. Or give you feedback on what they liked or didn't like about your product. The page can connect to your social media right from there. It can handle events, either live or online events for you, taking registrations, things like that. Even if you're a restaurant, you can have an online menu This internally has all this functionality. That's why it grabbed my eye. Now, let me pause here while I'm going through these things. I see a lot of these kinds of things. And when you buy them, they're much better sales copywriters than they are running a website like that. So I'm not endorsing these people. I'm just telling you this kind of functionality is now available to you. I just learned about it yesterday. So what else can you do? Well, you can do quizzes and surveys, which can be lots of traffic builders. You can have them download a mobile app. Like we have an app, screwthecommute.com/app. That's APP. You can have it downloaded on the page. You can have them book appointments with you with a calendar app right in the thing. Like I said, you just pick what functions when you have this program. You pick what you want to have in your QR code, and it generates the page that has all these things on it. And of course, you can adjust the colors and put your logo in and all that stuff. You can demonstrate products. You can show videos. I think they're connected to Vimeo and YouTube. Or I do remember you can upload your own MP4 file or link to your MP4. Let's see, loyalty programs. That's like frequent flyer kind of programs for, your best customers. You can upsell. If they buy one thing, it has upselling modules. It can take pre-orders for your books or reservations for things like your events. You can do donations and fundraising right through this thing. And of course, membership and subscription sites. So, wow, this is... It's like I said, I'm not normally impressed by stuff. Now, if it actually does all this stuff in a quality fashion, I'll love it. But if it doesn't, well, I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of these brand new launches and things, they want to get the money rolling in, but they haven't got all the bugs out of it yet. So, but anyway, this is the kind of functionality that's coming for you with QR codes. And again, I'll suggest you listen to 885. That was 13 different ways to use QR codes, and then a lot of background or information on QR codes at 241, 780, and 860. And I probably should have mentioned this earlier for you newbies out there, but QR code stands for quick response, which is that kind of Rorschach-looking little jumble of stuff that you can show your cell phone camera app, and then it'll take you where you want to go. Now, this one will take you to a place that has all these kinds of potential things on the page. So there you go. Check out getcodova.com. Like I said, I'm not an affiliate. Maybe I'm making a mistake by that, but I really don't want to promote stuff unless I know it works well. I'm just saying what it's supposed to do. If it does, this is a big breakthrough and is going to make it really easy for you to do all this stuff instead of putting it on a web page. Okay, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Check out my mentor program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and we'll catch you on the next episode. See you later.